Bruh.
Yo, what's up, Superfit fam? If you guys are doing ice cream makers to try to achieve the front lever, you guys are messing up completely. All right, I'm gonna show you guys 5 exercises that can help you guys achieve the front lever. What I want you to do also, if you guys are working on any calisthenic skills right now at this moment, I want you to comment down below during the intro what calisthenic skills you guys are working on. All right, let's get to that front lever. Before we even start, let's talk about why the ice cream maker is not a good exercise for learning how to do the front lever. When you do the ice cream maker, you're just passing through what a front lever may look like. So we're using a lot of momentum and we're not actually holding the position of a front lever. The front lever is an isometric hold, so we want to get our body used to holding that actual position. That is why the ice cream maker, even though good for biceps and pull-ups, isn't substantial for learning the front lever. The first exercise that we're going to perform is going to be the front lever negative. This is going to be the best exercise to efficiently and as quickly as possible get us to that front lever. So we're going to jump up to a bar and we're going to come down as slowly as possible. This is going to be the eccentric portion of the front lever raise. And if you know anything about eccentric motions or negatives, this is the best way to provide the most amount of muscular stimulus to actually provide the most amount of maximal strength increase. So this is going to be your best exercise for increasing your front lever strength. In terms of reps and sets, you want to be doing 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps, taking 5 seconds on every single descent to increase your strength. Now, when it comes down to the different variations of front lever, the hardest variation is going to be the full front lever. If you're looking for something a little bit easier, you should go for the single leg front lever. And then if you need something easier than that, you go for the straddle. And then even easier than that would be the advanced tuck. And then the easiest variation of the front lever will be a tucked front lever. Keep in mind that this is pretty much the same for all of calisthenics, where the full is always going to be the hardest variation, followed by the single leg, followed by the straddle, followed by the advanced tuck, then the tuck. There are some other progressions in between that you can do, but we'll talk about those at another date. The next exercise that can tremendously help with learning the front lever will be the skin to cat. Now, the skin to cat is really useful in building shoulder mobility as we are passing through something called a German hang. And then we are going to build some strength in the back lever position, which is the reverse of the front lever. And we will build adequate straight arm lat strength, which will help us to learn the actual front lever. Now, this exercise can be really tough to do if you don't have a lot of overhead space, so I highly suggest that you do it in the tuck variation. If you do have the overhead space or you're doing this exercise on rings, you can follow the same progressions that I showed earlier, where you can try full, single leg, straddle, or the tuck variation. I would say that if you're having a lot of trouble doing the skin to cat exercise, you can always practice on a lower bar where your feet can actually touch the ground. Then you can use your feet to jump off the ground to give you some momentum to actually complete the skill. In time, move slower and slower. That way you can control the exercise and eventually do it without your feet. If you're looking for more muscle size, do these exercises 4 sets, 8 to 12 reps. But if you're looking for more strength and want to achieve that front lever faster, do 5 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Another amazing exercise for helping us to learn the front lever will be the assisted front lever. The only thing we'll need for this is a resistance band. So you're going to wrap the resistance band around your back, make sure you loop it through your hands like I show here, and then we're going to go to try to hold the front lever as long as possible. Our goal should be around 10 to 15 seconds before we try to work on any harder progressions. Of course, here again, we're going to focus on the hardest progression first, meaning that we're going to go for the full front lever. And then if that's a little bit too tough, then we go for the single leg front lever. And then if that's too tough, we go for the straddle. And then if that's too tough, we go for the advanced tuck or the tucked front lever, using the resistance band to help us accomplish the exercise. Okay, so for our last few exercises, I'm going to be showing you guys some supplemental exercises to get you guys the front lever. Now, supplemental means that they do not directly get you the front lever, but based on the exercise motion or the alignment, it can really help us to get that front lever. The first exercise, which I'm showing here, is going to be the dragon flag. Now, the dragon flag does build a little bit of lat strength, but is really important for helping us to learn the alignment in the front lever. Of course, anytime we're doing the dragon flag reps, we want to make sure that we're keeping our core engaged and making sure that we have really good alignment. We're still going to follow all the progressions as normal, where full is the hardest variation, then from there straddle, then single leg, then tucked variations. Of course, like I said before, if you want more muscle mass, you would stick to a 4x8 to 10 rep scheme to gain some more muscle mass. Or if you're trying to get stronger a lot faster, you'd do 5 sets of 5 reps. Just make sure that you're failing in between that specified rep range. That way you get the gains that you want. All right, guys, so for the last exercise, I'm gonna be showing you guys one of my favorite supplemental exercises for the front lever. It's gonna be the front lever rear delt fly. So the only thing we're gonna need is a resistance band. We're gonna attach it or anchor it down to one point, and then we're gonna pull with straight arms to our hips. Now, this is a really good exercise for teaching us how we have to pull down to our hips when we're actually in a front lever to help us give us that leverage that we need to actually maintain and hold the front lever. Now, this is going to be really good for building that straight arm lat strength. Now, at the same time, every time we pull that band down towards our hips, we're also working the Victorian position. And if you don't know what a Victorian is pretty much the reverse of a Maltese, or it's pretty much a leveled front lever where our hands are by our hips and our arms are straight, but we're still in that front lever position. It's also considered one of the hardest static holds in gymnastics. All right, Superfit fam, I hope you guys really enjoyed that video. If you guys have any other questions about the front lever or any comments or anything you guys want to add in, please leave it down in the comments below. If you guys have any questions about other exercises or more things that you guys would want to learn, as always, I've worked with so many people and I've learned so much through the years, so feel free to ask me down below. Please give me a like and subscribe to my page. As you guys know, it does help my page out, puts this video in front of more people who can use it. And as always, stay healthy, stay fit, and peace. Till next time, guys.